Shalom. All praises unto YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI BAHASHAM Quadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to the hopeful elect Akim that are teaching this word. Shalom YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI BAHASHAM Quadash. So this is an article I came across by the community's secretary, Michael Gove, right? It's on a BBC article, and basically says, what is the new extremism definition and which groups might be on the list? All right. Pretty much, we know, and this was spoken of in Parliament today or yesterday, but we know that pretty much, man, we know that they're going to come for, the Israelites, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, all right? In particular, who? The men of the Lord, all right? The prophets of the Lord, all right? Lord willing, I'm of that number, and brothers teaching this word of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, we're of that number. We know they're coming for us, bro. All right, they're gonna come and take us off of the streets, basically, or not even take us off the streets teaching, but pretty much, well, that's what the Lord's gonna do. The Lord did say that there'll be a famine of hearing of the word, take you off of the highways, basically. The Lord's gonna take us off hearing the highways, but we know Esau's gonna also do his raids, man. All right, Esau's going to do his raids. They're going to be like madmen, sparing none. All right, we know that, man. And who do they really want to get off of who do they really want to come at, really? The children of Israel, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, but in particular the prophets, because we're the ones with the truth, man, which is biblical prophecy also. So, these things, are in brothers' minds, like these kind of things we think about, man. So let me read this here, and I got some scriptures. It says, what is the new extremism definition and which groups might be on the list? Community Secretary Michael Gove says the activities of some groups will be assessed against the new definition. All right. And you know what's funny? Today also, I saw in America, brothers was putting up clips of it in Babylon, that they're saying they want to shut down TikTok. All right. Because apparently the Chinese government is not complying with America, so they want to shut down TikTok. And we know, but why are they doing this? We know that they eventually want to shut down the whole of this whole system, the internet, a lot. Basically, they don't want this truth out there anymore, everything. All right. The new world's coming in, the new world order, which we're already in it, because they're going to bring the mark out real soon, man, which is already here. All right. So this is part of it, shutting down people that, openly talk about the government and things of that nature. This is all part of it. It's a part of one agenda. So it's not a coincidence that there's talking about shutting down so-called extremists. Don't want to say all these words, so-called those kind of groups here. And then also they're saying they want to take down TikTok and things off the internet and things like that. So, so let me read some of this. Community Secretary Michael Gove set out the changes in the House of Commons. What is the new definition of extremism? It says extremism, the promotion or advancement of an ideology based on violence, hatred, or intolerance that aims to negate or destroy the fundamental rights and freedoms of others, or undermine, overturn, or replace the UK system of liberal parliamentary democracy and democratic rights, or intentionally create a permissive environment for those to achieve the results in 1 and 2. The government, so he's right, these are being written in law. The government, the new definition of extremism. The government said it was narrower and more precise than the previous definition, which was introduced in 2011. Which groups might be on the extremist list? Groups that meet, and it's funny because in Canada, what have they said recently? They've outlawed, I think the law's already been passed, but what have they outlawed in Canada? The Bible. The Bible, man. You can't preach the Bible. You can't openly read I think the law has been passed where you can't openly read the Bible out loud. So all these things are all falling in place, all right? It's all prophecy. So let me read this here. Groups that meet the definition will be blocked from government funding and meeting officials. Mr. Gove listed organizations that he said were a cause for concern under the new definition and will be assessed. They are British National Socialist Movement, Patriotic Alternative, I'm not going to read that one. Cage, Mend. He said the first two groups promote neo-Nazi ideology, while the other three were organizations that give rise to concern for their orientation and views. Mr. Gove said, we will be holding these and other organizations to account to assess if they meet our definition of extremism and will take action as appropriate. What does that mean? Take action as appropriate. I want to read what the scripture says, what the Bible says, what these Edomites are going to do. These elite powers that are going to do. Because who's passing all these? It's coming through the minds of the elites, all right, to their lesser minions. So responding to the announcement, men said the new definition was a blatant attack on civil liberties, while the Association of Britain described it as a blatant effort to stifle dissenting voices. Let me sift through here. Slake, bear with me a second. Where is the part that I wanted to read? Okay, this is the part I wanted to read. It says, the government said there would be a high bar to being classed as extremists, and the policy would not target those with private peaceful beliefs. Groups and individuals labeled extremists will have the right to say, and they can put that on anyone. This is the devil we're talking about. This is the so-called white man's the devil. The Edomites, the dragon, really the so-called white man, their whole politics and system is of the devil. So they speak with a forked tongue. They're deceivers, all right? They can label anyone with these titles, all right? They can label a coffee shop worker with that title, all right? Which is really what they're going to do anyway, because they're going to force this totalitarian state on anyone. This is just a new bill that they're going to end up. Basically, this is more power that they're going to be given their lesser minions, the police and whatnot, to basically target these individuals that speak out with different belief systems, basically. All right, which we know that's really a target at the men of the Lord, because they're trying to stop. They don't want the truth out there. Basically, they're going to stop the internet, take the brothers off of the street, and we know some brothers are going to be taken to concentration camps and whatnot. We know this. All right, this is stuff that we have to overcome. You see, and Lord willing, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI will give us the strength to overcome these things in these times. So we know what we're not ignorant to Esau, man, to Satan's devices. So it says groups and individuals labeled will have the right to seek reassessment and submit new evidence to a review. If they still disagree, they can challenge the decision through a judicial review. Organizations or individuals added to the list will not be criminalized, unlike T groups. A new counter-extremism center of excellence will be launched to gather intelligence and identify extremist groups. So who is this new counter center? Who are these people? It could be military, it could be anyone. We know it's going to be obviously some type of force with authority, a military branch or something, you know? So if they label you that, you know, more than likely they'll knock your door down, you know, to come get you, you know? So it's saying they're going to identify people with these, with you know, so-called extreme belief systems. So we know ultimately, really, they're trying to target the Bible and the men of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, predominantly of the great millstone of the one Westers, but predominantly the great millstone around the world. They want to shut down this truth, man. This is what it is. All right. So this is 2 Corinthians 2:11. Least Satan should get an advantage over us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Yeah, Esau won't get an advantage over us because the Bible's already told us, the prophecy's already written what the so-called white man's doing. All right, the scriptures have already told us, so he ain't going to get an advantage over us, man. Everything that they do unto us is already the Lord's will. It's already written, all right? So at least Satan should get an advantage over us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We're not ignorant. See, the 2/3 of our people, they're ignorant to these devices, all right? They're ignorant to the fact that the so-called white man's the wicked, and he's devising plans to destroy them, because even all these things that are going to be passed is really going to affect who? The children of Israel, right? Mainly the elect, but all of our people, because Esau's going to come down on our people, man. He's going to come to the ghettos, take you out your houses. You ain't going to have a clue, all right? We've been telling our people, this ain't a joke. The so-called white man's about to come down. The beast system is about to come down on you and force things upon our people, the mark of the beast, you know, force the chips onto our people. We've been telling you these things, man. All right. And he's about to come down. All right. With great wrath, like the scripture says in Revelation 12:12, man. So we ain't, us brothers in the know, we are not ignorant, man. We see these things. We're preparing. There's nothing we can do physically, but we're spiritually, in our mind, we know the day's coming where, hey, some of us may have to get snatched up by these Edomites for our beliefs. And then we may have to die for our beliefs. This is what it is. This is what it is. All right. And Lord willing, may YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI strengthen the brotherhood that has to endure these things, man. Because it ain't going to be all roses, you know. So let me read this here. 2nd Ezra 16 and 70. As they say, it ain't going to be all roses. You know, it ain't going to be picture perfect, man, in these last days. The Lord can make it, you know. Like right now, we've just been out there teaching, right? For the most part, going through our hell. We got little ailments here and there. Some brothers worse than others. But, you know, the Lord's kind of made it easy for us. You know, there's going to be even more pressure applied to us, man. And we're going to see it. You know, hey, Lord willing, we're going to survive it. Or maybe not. Maybe the Lord just going to make it easy and he comes back and just delivers you. We don't know, but we know he's give us the prophecy to tell us things that are going to happen. Because some brothers are going to have to endure a real turbulent time right now. So this is 2nd Ezra 16 and 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. This is primarily talking about America, but these things are going to come all over the world. Just look right now at what's taking place in Haiti. It's chaos over there. That's coming to America, which is Babylon the Great, and it's coming to the rest of the Edomite system. Chaos is coming. All right. Insurrections upon the cities. It says, and upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. This is talking about Esau coming down upon the Israelites, primarily upon the elect. They're going to be like madmen. Esau, the Lord is going to make Esau release his armies, man, in these last days. And they're going to be crazy and they're not going to spare anyone. They're not going to spare our people also, because they're going to come to the ghettos like we've told you for years, to the ghetto community, because that's where most of our people live. They live in the poverty area. Esau's going to come down, breaking doors down, having no remorse, all right? So they're going to come down with great wrath, all right? He's going to come down with great wrath. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord, all right? For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. And this is what they're going to do. They're going to tear your shit apart, basically, man. Flip the beds over, destroy the television. The house is going to be like a demolition site. This is the type of shit the wrath is going to come down with. You know, troops raiding the houses and all that, man. And this is the type of stuff we think upon. And you're supposed to think upon. We ain't supposed to, this ain't the time. You're supposed to be telling the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, telling our people the time of wrath that's upon us, man. Not the good things right about now. It's like the good is part of it, but right now we're supposed to be teaching the wrath that's coming down. They're gonna come down upon our people. Bad times are here, bro. It's a war time. It's a bad time basically, man. Esau is gonna be breaking the doors down. 10, 15 troops up in your house. Fucking the tower blocks you live in, or wherever it is. If it's the houses or the tower blocks you live in, Esau gonna be cleaning them tower blocks. 300 troops running into a tower block, 10 guys into one house at a time, you know, just make like a storm troopers. All right. Then it says, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall it be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. Yeah. And in that time, you know, Lord willing, the Lord's going to make it known who he's chosen are. Because, you know, we do know some brothers also are going to be getting that spiritual power, man. Delivering brothers, all that. You know, Lord can have it where, you know, the troops raid your house and they don't even see you. You're like invisible. You think they see you, but they don't. You know, or the Lord possess you with that King David spirit and you just take out 50 stormtroopers. Who knows? Who knows? But we do know the Lord's going to do something. All right. So it's going to be known. He's going to make it known who his men are. Then shall it be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. All right. We know the days of trouble at hand, but Lord willing, we're going to keep our faith. The days of trouble are here. They're at hand, but we are going to keep our faith. The Lord's going to deliver us. Well, he just said it. He said, "Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Lord is your guide, and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith the Lord power. Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves." Yeah, so for us doing this work, Lord willing, really it's about being of the elect. You know, but we're keeping these precepts, we're doing what he said. So it's all the work we've been doing, all the mind state we've been keeping away from the world and trying to walk this line the best we can, right? This is it. In the end, the reward is he protects you before the destruction comes. He delivers you. He saves you from bad times. So this is what we're building up to, man. All right? And you know what the ultimate is? I'm going to read it here. The ultimate thing really is like giving your life for the truth. You know, that's like the ultimate thing, giving your life for the truth. This is like, you know, this is like the ultimate, you know, what does the scriptures say? No greater thing than someone that, roughly paraphrasing, I'm Salakia, that layeth his life down for his brethren. Just like Yahawashi did. He passed on to the spirit realm. You know, they didn't kill him. He passed on to the spirit realm. But what did he do? He endured and laid his life down for his people. So just the same thing is going to come to us too, where there's going to be some brothers that will be put in that predicament where we're going to have to lay our lives down for the Lord under those guillotines. However the Lord does it, but the Spirit will be on us to just endure it, to make that transition. You know? So Revelation 20:4, it says, "And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded." All right. This is a future prophecy that John the Revelator saw. "And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahawashi." Yeah, because there was some brothers taken. This is a future prophecy. Some brothers was taken and, you know, to them internment and concentration camps, wherever it is, football stadiums that are turned into concentration camps with guillotines there. And guess what? They were told, look, are you going to take this mark? Are you going to denounce this God you believe in? If not, you're going under that guillotine. This is what John the Revelator saw. It says, but he said, and they were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua. They said no. They'd rather die than basically worship this system, this beast system. They didn't do what Esau said. So what did Esau is going to do? Beheaded that for the witness of Yahushua and for the word of their power, for the word of the power, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with Yahawashi 1,000 years. Yeah, because the brothers that become martyrs for their belief in Yahawashi, in this system, they're going to rise up first with him anyway. And that 1,000 years is what? That rulership that's coming. So, you know, we're not ignorant of what's going on here. We know, that whole targeting these groups that Esau's talking about. Look, man, in Canada, they've just taken away, you can't publicly preach the Bible. If you do, it's like against the law. Now they're saying, they're saying they're going to do away with TikTok because TikTok is a Chinese company, but it's not complying with America, so they're going to do away. But we know what this is all leading up to. They really want to shut everything down and come for the men of the Lord, right? And really, they want to destroy the children of Israel as a whole, but in particular the elect. Who are the Israelites? Like we always say, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. So, this is the time that we're in. And you know what? Some of us may have to lay our lives down, man. But, if that's what it is, may the Lord, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, be with us. So with that, I'm going to say all praises unto YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the hopeful elect Akim that are teaching this word. Shalom, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, Bahasham Rakha Kodash. Shalom, shalom.